Hello YouTube.
Hi.
We're back with 30 reasons why we like China.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Number 1, more developed than assumed.
Yes. Before coming here, I knew that I'd be coming to a small town. So I just figured that it would be very rural, like little, those Chinese houses with the roofs.
Yeah, people dressing up in like Chinese outfits.
Yeah, because I didn't really see much of China before. You don't see much of like China in TV and stuff in the media. So that's what I thought. And then you come here and there's like
buildings,
neon lights everywhere, and it's
fireworks every night.
So
it's been more developed than we thought. Yeah, for sure. Party grannies or free dance shows.
Yes, every evening the grand people, and like especially like the women, they have like little groups that they form, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, I'll meet you up at the town square or like little corner by the shop," and then they have like little thing where they do tai chi sometimes, or they do like they'll have like a big speaker and they'll dance. Sometimes it's like salsa, sometimes it's just like traditional Chinese, sometimes it's like what's it? Tai chi.
So if you want to retire, China is like the best spot.
The best place.
Because you have like the grannies here have it.
And the parks, especially like in the parks, they do that a lot.
Yeah. Tea houses or open legal gambling.
Yeah. Which I haven't really done. Have you gone to a tea house?
I went there once and I was surprised. Actually, tea houses are where you can play, I guess you can gamble, basically. Yeah. And it's like you see a cop, like a policeman passing by and he doesn't do anything. So that is awesome. So if you like gambling, China.
What kind of gambling is it?
I think it's called Mahjong. Like
with the dice.
Yeah,
it's like a dominoes piece.
Yes, like that. Yeah, and they do it. If you go behind, apparently, my phone. If you go at the back of those tea houses, most of the time they have it like people actually gamble with like real money. So
that's cool.
That's why they left me there and they went at the back and
Who left you there?
and they went to go gamble. I was just drinking tea. So
yeah.
Nice. Chinese gentlemen.
Yes. So the guys here, like we said in our previous videos, are very like into their women, and they carry the bags, they go shopping with them, they spend all day at the shopping mall, which is very nice.
It's romantic,
yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah, dating Chinese guy won't be bad.
I guess, I don't know.
If you're Chinese, if you're a foreigner, maybe not. Bargaining / shopping are best.
The best part about living here in China.
Number one.
For like any city, I would imagine for like even the big cities as well. That things, I mean, like you can bargain. You get to a place and they're like, it's this much, and then you're like, no, I want this much, and then you just like bargain and
like so bargaining here is huge. Like I don't know, like for huge shopaholics like us, I mean. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is a place to be if you like shopping, basically. So women, get your money get your money and come to China. Fashionable culture / appearance matters.
Yes, that goes with like shopping. People here dress up like every day, all day, like heels in the streets. Women here always dress to impress, and the men too. Like guys take. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I wouldn't say like it looks good or looks bad, but they to them. It looks good, and they take it very seriously. Yeah,
but the shoes...
I mean, like, what works for some people doesn't work for others.
No, but it's like guy shoes with heels.
Yeah, but they like that, so...
Oh, well. But you need to, like, dress up. And if you're a foreigner and you don't really dress up, they look at you weirdly. They're just like I don't want to associate with you. So you have to, like, dress up so that you can kind of fit in if there's such a thing as a foreigner fitting in. So.
And you'll notice it with like the students as well. When you dressed up that day, the students tend to pay more attention.
Yeah. So teachers that dress up get more like student love, I guess. Yeah. Cheap medical care.
Yes, it's. I don't know if it's cheap for like Chinese. Well, for us as foreigners, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah,
to get things done.
I think generally it's cheap compared to like other countries, maybe.
Yeah,
it's like a full body checkup was 400 RMB. Yeah,
That's not too bad.
and they checked
did everything.
Yeah, so from head to toe, clean. So 400.
That's not bad.
That
at
is
all.
cheap. Yeah, basically friendly culture.
Yes.
That's how people here are generally very friendly. Yeah, though you also get people that just, and as one of my coworkers said, they're friendly up front, but they might not be friendly at the back.
Yeah,
Like
but
they
I mean,
talk
like, it doesn't, like, if you don't care what people think about you
later.
or what they're saying about you behind your back, then you'll be fine because they're friendly to you, which is what I'm all about. Like, if you don't say anything mean to me to my face, then I'm good. If you're saying shit behind my back, I don't hear it, so I don't care.
No gender specific jobs.
Like you see here, women driving trucks, buses, men
Taxis.
working, taxis. You see men working in restaurants and they have their apron on and they're doing their thing, and the woman is actually the one who's like collecting the money, and it's nice. Like there's just
men are like seamstresses. So it's like the whole thing about women have to be seamstresses, secretaries. Yeah, just
none of that. Yeah.
Obedient pets.
Almost like there's so many people with dogs here, and they have like this one type of dog that I don't know what it's called.
I don't know
it's
either.
like
it's like fluffy, white, sometimes black.
Brown or it's like fluffy. It's all fluff. It just looks like a giant fur ball, and they walk them on the streets, and they don't even have like a leash. It's just the dog.
They're just walking, and the dog is following them, which is like corporal punishment.
I don't agree with this point.
I do.
Okay, why?
Okay, I come from Cameroon, and corporal punishment is allowed, basically. And to be honest, kids behave better when they get a little bit of beating by their parents. But if the parents beat excessively, then that's a problem. But normally, if you're beating with love, then then it's better. So I really think it actually helps Chinese kids.
I disagree with the whole corporate punishment thing. For me, like when the kids are acting up, definitely I want, like it's nice to have a teacher come in and just like pow pow and take them outside a little bit so that to keep them quiet. But personally, I can't. I don't know. Like
Tabao. Yes, that's my stuff.
I don't like Tabao is an online shopping site. I'm not a fan. I like going into the store, trying clothes on, and then
it's cheap.
It is cheap.
Sometimes quality. Okay, sometimes quality, and they have everything. VIP treatment.
Yes, everywhere you go. Well, not everywhere, but like most of the places we go to. If we go to a bar, restaurant, a club, like a function, people will treat you like, oh look.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the whole celebrity status thing.
Yeah, and you actually some people bring you like a book to sign your name, like an autograph, and I'm just like, I haven't done anything special. Why am I signing this new book you're bringing to me?
Yeah, it is funny though. It's nice.
And just like write something motivational. Be strong. Be courageous. Keep moving. No crimes.
I don't know, like if the crime rate is the same for like other places, but here it's like we said, it's a small town. Yeah. A lot of old people, really no crime. I mean, you might get something pickpocketed, but
especially in Shandong.
Yeah, but there's the chances of someone coming up to you with a gun. I do not think that happens.
And you can also walk at night.
We walk all hours of the day, all hours of the night.
You're safe as a woman. Yeah. Cheap outing. In bracket, beer, food, etc.
Like you can go for, there's a lot of like scenic places also like around where we live, and like other places as well, where you can just take a picnic basket and then just go chill, and it's free. Like there's free sites that you can visit, and the food isn't, you can just...
Yeah, the food is cheap. What else? Beer, cheap. It's like most stuff here, like, in fact, the key to like loving China is probably cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Claim ignorance, in bracket, cut lines. Yeah, like when we're going to the hospital, it's like there's a long line. You come in late, but you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then people don't say anything to you because it's like, what, they're not they don't know how to say it, what can they say, they don't know why you're going there.
Yeah.
So even like in the train station, sometimes you can just like kind of risk it and then just kind of run a line, be like, emergency. And people will look at you, but they won't say anything.
Yeah. Cheap travel / hostel.
And that is, there are a lot of hostels here, which I didn't think there would be when I first came here. I didn't know that China has, but they have like a lot of very, very, very cheap hostels, and they're decent, which is nice.
Yeah.
So you can travel, go spend some time with friends, even if like you're on your own, which is also nice because it's safe. So you can just go to a hostel, spend the night, see the place, go back to where you live.
Yeah, like a train is like 18 RMB to go from here to Mainyang to Chengdu, which
is like 2 hours away.
Yeah, 2 hours. And a hostel is like 29 for a night. So
yeah,
that is very cheap. Available fixed.
Yes, which is nice. You have to admit. No one likes to admit it, but I mean, it's nice. And they look good, and you get like bad fakes, good fakes, and then like really good quality fakes, which is what China is famous for.
They copy everything, so why not love it? Foreigners have it good, or foreigners have the job, basically.
Like it's easy for foreigners. Once you're here, it's easy to get a job, like any job in any field. Like you just need to make connections, know people, talk to people, and you can.
And if you know Chinese, that is
number one. Like, why are you not here?
Yeah, it's you can basically get any job you want, basically. Yeah. Dumplings.
That's like her favorite. I like dumplings, I do. But and we've gone to like different restaurants and we'll like sample, and so we know now the places with all the good dumplings, and they're different kinds, and it's just every spot that we have, like we're like, this is our favorite fried dumplings, this is our favorite steamed dumplings. So
yeah,
nice
sticky rice dumplings, like
veggie dumplings.
Friendly foreigners, or you can say foreigners who unite. So there are basically no racial differences. Like people normally, I don't know which country you're from, but in other places, black, white sometimes don't mix. But yeah, it's like
all one big happy family.
Yeah, why just foreigners? There's no race difference.
I mean, that goes with like traveling. Whenever you travel anywhere, you're foreigner first, and then you're black second.
Motorbikes. That's me. I love it. Like
I mean, like I get it. They're fast. They're convenient. They're everywhere.
It's like a game that you're just like behind holding, and just like.
And then through the traffic, it's quite nice at night as well.
Yes.
If you're rushing to get somewhere, because traffic here can be horrible.
A pain in the body.
So it is nice to get like a motorbike.
Yeah.
And they're quite cheap also, right?
Yeah, they are basically. So it's hard beds.
Yeah, I think like pretty much like the standard beds, like we had our apartment came furnished.
Yeah.
So like the beds are hard, and then even friends that we've spoken to says that, and they complain about it, but it's actually I like it. It's good for your back. It's good for your posture. So.
Yoku.
Yoku is like the Chinese
version of YouTube,
which is awesome because it has all the TV shows, any songs. Like all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, and also sometimes doesn't it have movies?
Movies too.
Yeah,
most movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being that there's no YouTube technically in China, Yoko is awesome. Life squatting.
I think it's just so cool. Like I don't know, like if I like it or not, but I don't know how. Like people here. You'll find, and sometimes someone's just standing on the street and they're waiting for something, waiting for the bus, or they're just randomly standing. So what they do, Chinese people, they do is they squat instead of like just standing, because they say like it's relaxing, and also because you use less energy, and
it apparently helps with your health basically. I don't know. I can't squat. Can you?
No, nothing. They sit in they're like little pigeons, and they just like sit in this weird position where they're just, their legs are tucked in, but their bums not touching the floor, and they're just like this. Like everybody, old men and women, and it's like, how do you do that?
I can only do that with heels, but not like flat.
That's exactly how they sit. As like if you can picture yourself sitting with heels, just squatting down with heels, that's what they do with flats on, and their feet are on the ground, and their ankle. I mean, what are these things called? Their heels are on the ground, which is just amazing. It's like ninjas.
Teacher love.
Your students will love you no matter what, because you're a foreigner. You're new to them.
Technically, not no matter what. Though.
Really?
Sometimes
You know, sometimes they'll be mean to you when they're just having days where they just feel like being little devils. But
yeah, but they'll always love you more than the Chinese teacher. So,
yeah,
which is the key right there. So healthy, weird flavored snacks. Mine, I love tofu. Like it's fried tofu, I think.
yeah.
I know you don't like it.
There's some things that are weird, like, yeah, that I would consider weird, but that I do like. But then you get things, but like the thing is that they're healthy, which is nice. If you're a person who likes to snack a lot, like I know Daniela does, then you won't like gain weight because they're very healthy. Like you get chips, like normal regular Lay's chips, but they're like cucumber flavored, or what is the other one, lemon flavored.
Yeah, oh, they have the weirdest flavored. One survival word. Timbudang.
You need to, like, that's because that gets you out of any conversation you don't want to have. It gets you out of talking to people you don't want to talk to, and it gets you out of just like having to speak Chinese.
Yeah, just like
people come up to you and they're like going on Chinese and they're just going, and it's like Timbudang.
Timbudang.
And then they're like, okay, cool, let me leave you alone.
Paid cost of living, such as housing. As a teacher, your housing, electricity, water, gas, bill is paid for. Basically.
That might depend on like where you teach, the school or the company, but generally most teachers who are with an agency will have free accommodation and like a furnished apartment, and like utilities are paid for by the school or by the company, which is awesome. Which means that your money is just another thing also that doesn't go with this also is tax free. Like there's no tax, which goes on with like your money is literally just for food and clothes.
In China.
Yes. No tax, no tips.
Yes.
Which is sad for people who are like waitresses and taxi drivers and stuff, because you don't have to tip them, but yeah, that's like
no tax, basically. Yeah. Free downloads.
I don't know if they're legal or not, so I don't
but we don't do it. We don't.
Yeah.
But word on the street is
you can download
about anything.
Yeah, like, and we're talking like movies, music, and TV shows, that kind of stuff. So there's a way to, if you can figure it out.
Yeah, we don't know. We can't help you on that, so sorry. Her personal favorite tea.
Yes. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm obsessed. Like, obsessed with tea. I drink tea.
Morning, afternoon, evening, basically.
Yeah, I remember like
even in class you have.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So, but I've always been like that. I've always just loved tea, and then coming here, which is like tea capital of the world, which is awesome because they have every kind of tea that you can imagine, and for different reasons. So that's why I just absolutely love it. And people here drink tea like it's water, which is what I do anyway.
But the tea is not. There's no sugar or anything.
That's perfect. What are you kidding me? Because then you really taste the flavors without all that artificial stuff. It's good.
Fresh produce.
Yes, like they're always like I don't know if they're pop-up markets, but like there's always a market somewhere. Always, like, even on the highway. Remember on the highway we were driving, we saw a man who was selling honey. Like he had like the, I don't know what it's called. Like there's always just, and then behind our apartments, like behind the school, there's just like a garden. Like, so people have their own, they plant their own little gardens of like every vegetable you can find.
Yeah,
which is awesome. So it's fresh, and then sometimes they sell it.
Yeah, which is fresh stuff everywhere.
Unless you buy it at the supermarkets, and then it's expensive, and then it's not so fresh. Better buy it on the street from like the weird looking man. It's good.
Nap time.
Oh, my favorite. So yeah, so people here nap a lot. There's like a big napping culture. It's not just for school kids and stuff.
So adults nap. Remember yesterday at the park?
Yeah, yesterday after we finished early on Mondays. So after school around 12 we had lunch, and then we went for a walk. And in the park there were people with like hammocks and just like sleeping on the grass and just by the lake. People here sleep, which is awesome.
Yeah, so nap time.
I've adopted that now. I am about that. Have lunch, go to sleep, wake up, go back to work. So that's always just a 2-hour nap period, which is awesome.
So that is all the things we like about China. If you have anything else, we're gonna post another video. So hope you liked. Subscribe and also comment, please.
Yeah, ask us any questions, and yeah, these are just again our views because we live in Mainyang, in a small town. It might be different for people who live in like Shanghai, Beijing, Chengdu, big cities, but
so don't judge.
Yeah,
don't hate. Okay. Be a saint for once in your life. So
and look out for our next video coming up the following Friday.
What the F, China?
Ooh, yes, like
yeah, that one should be interesting. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye bye.
Bye.